Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Today's the first day of fall, you know, my favorite time of year. I love this time of year. Pumpkin spice, leaves, pumpkins, everything. I love this time of year because there's so much to do with your friends, your boyfriend, your family. Every weekend you can literally do something with your friends. Football season, I'm so excited for fall and I can't wait for it to warm up. I can't wait for it to cool down here in New Jersey. It is still so hot and it's like 85 today. That's why I'm wearing a dress. So unfortunately I can't dress up in my boots and sweaters, but I can film a fall makeup tutorial for you guys. Yes, this is super dramatic and super unrealistic to wear out in the fall, but you know, I wanted to have fun and I will be filming a more natural look for you guys, so don't worry about that. I mean, I just wanted to have fun today and just play with some fall colors and, you know, just film a makeup tutorial. I mean, you can modify this. You don't have to make it as dramatic. You can use the colors that I did use in this tutorial just for like a light smoky eye and to use those fall colors. But by all means, do not have to follow this tutorial and you do not have to wear this. I mean, this is crazy and I probably wouldn't wear it out myself, but if you guys are feeling bold, go for it. I don't care. I think it's awesome. Also, I am in school. I finally moved in. This is my room at college. So in between classes, I will be editing and I'm trying to film. Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I can basically film because I don't have class until 11 and 1 today. So hopefully I can film some videos for you guys. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this look. And if you guys want to see how I got this dramatic fall cut crease lid, then let's go straight into the video. Okay, bye guys. So to start off, I'm going to go off with the CoverFX Calming Primer. I absolutely love this primer and it just keeps all my redness down and just kind of just keeps the makeup staying in place all day long. So I'm going to put that wherever I need it. So I'm really excited about this tutorial because I'm trying out a new foundation. I got it yesterday. I think I got a sample of it a while ago and I remember liking it. So I decided to get the full thing. Hopefully this is the right one because I tried it yesterday and I wasn't sure. But today I'm going to go in with the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the shade Santa Fe, which is medium 2. You want to make sure that you shake this foundation up very well before you use it because it is super, super watery. And I'm going to apply this foundation with my Morphe M439 brush, which is just a dense foundation brush. I think that's better. I changed the lighting around, so hopefully you guys can see it better. So I will let you know how I like this foundation. Right now I'm like iffy about it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I hate it. So I will keep testing it out and I will let you know if I like it or not. Now for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. I have, obviously you guys know that I've been loving this concealer, but I've also tried out the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light, and I also love that. That's also a really good dupe if you don't want to spend too much money on your concealer. This is a very good alternative if you guys are looking for a concealer and not to break your bank. But I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay because it is my all-time favorite. So we're going to conceal underneath the eyes, like we usually do. A little bit on the chin, Cupid's bow, the nose, and the forehead. This is where you want the lightest parts of your concealer to go, and then the contour will go on the outsides of your face. But this is where you mainly want your face to look lighter. Then I'm going to go in with the damp beauty blender and just blend that all in. I feel the beauty blender is the best tool to blend the concealer. I haven't found anything else better than that. So I highly recommend getting a damp beauty blender if you guys are looking for something to blend your concealer in with. It's so weird. I have the pink beauty blender and I have the black beauty blender, and I don't know what it is, but the pink one is so much better than the black one. I know they're for different reasons, but I've seen people use the black one for foundation and I just don't like it. It like doesn't blend it out as well as the pink one. I don't know, it's weird. Now that our concealer is on, I'm going to bake. I have been baking lately just because it has been keeping my concealer and my foundation on a lot longer. And my foundation has a tendency to break up on my nose and on my face throughout the day. So I love to bake because it keeps the foundation on longer. So I'm going to do that today. I know it's like a heavy step, but I do on a daily basis just so my foundation doesn't come off. So I'm going to bake under the eyes. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm baking with. I'm baking with the Coty Airspun powder. If you guys have seen it before, you can get it at Walmart, you can get it at the drugstore. It's very inexpensive. It's also a really good dupe for the Laura Mercier. Although I do have to say though, it has a horrible freaking smell. The smell is horrible. It smells like old lady's perfume. But it does the same thing that the Laura Mercier does. And mine broke, by the way, my Laura Mercier. I don't know why, it just like shattered one day. Like it caved in, concave. I still have powder left, so I use it and it's at home. I didn't want to bring it to school with me because that would have been a complete mess. But yeah, I don't know why it broke. So I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'm gonna set the rest of the face with that translucent powder. So my foundation doesn't go anywhere, but I'll let that sit for a little bit. Now onto bronzer. I have been in love with this bronzer. I got it while I was in Italy and I got it in a MAC store, but I haven't used it in a tutorial because I haven't done a makeup tutorial since I've been back from Italy, and that is horrible. I've been doing other videos and you know, I've been moving into stuff, so didn't have that much time on my hands, but I have been literally using this bronzer every day. It has replaced my Hoola, and I can't believe it has because I love that bronzer. But I'm going to go in with the MAC Give Me Sun. It is a beautiful bronzer. I love it. I got it from, I mean, a ton of YouTubers use it, but I saw Desi Perkins use it and I was like, you know what? I need it if Desi's using it. So I finally caved and I got it while I was in Italy, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. So that's what I'll be using today on my MAC 130 brush. It's coming off. So I'm basically just going to put that on the outside of my face, on my forehead, and I'm doing a little bit of contouring slash bronzing. I'm not going to go too like precise. I'm just going to just put it in this general area. I've been doing this lately. I don't usually contour, I usually just bronze up the skin, but at the same time I'm in that contouring area. Underneath here. Okay, now we're going to wipe away the rest of the powder. Okay, I put my hair up, I couldn't do it. Should have done this at the beginning of the video. Now for blush today, I'm going to go in with MAC Dame. It is just a really nice subtle pink shade. Really, it doesn't have any color to it, but I just like how it gives that subtle little pink flush to your face. I didn't want to overpower it with the cheeks today just because, and the face, just because, you know, I will be doing a really bold eye today. So now that we're done with the blush, we're going to go in with the highlight. I'm going to take Becca Cosmetics Prosecco on my Morphe M501 brush. This one right here. Oh, I love this shade. I forgot how much I love this shade. I've been using Champagne Palm so much that I forgot Prosecco is just as bomb. On the tip of the nose, down the bridge a little bit. Cupid's bow, chin. Okay, so moving on to eyes. I already filled in my eyebrows. It is the same technique that I do, but I want to tell you guys about a new product that I have recently just tried, and I really, really like it. So the technique has not changed, and if you guys want to see how I do my brows, and I will link the video down below in the description box. But I recently have tried out the new, well, they're not new, although they're relatively new, the Colourpop brow pencil, and I got the shade Taupe. And I also bought Bang & Brunette, but as you guys can tell, I obviously went lighter with my hair, so I decided to try a little bit lighter shade because Bang & Brunette would be way too dark for my hair, even though I have really dark eyebrows. So I decided to try the Taupe, and it is perfect. It is super creamy. I'm obsessed with these pencils, and I'm super, super impressed because usually drugstore pencils, they're really hard to like spread, they're really chalky, they're not smooth, so I'm really impressed by this formula, and I highly recommend if you guys are looking for a really cheap alternative for a brow pencil, because usually, I'm not gonna lie, I love my expensive brow products. I am die hard for Benefit's pencil, and I will not give that up because I love that pencil. But this is a really great alternative if you guys are looking for an inexpensive product for your brows. Colourpop is the way to go. I love this. I'm obsessed with it lately. So then once my eyebrows are filled in, I'm going to set that and make sure everything, oh, that's not the product I wanted. I'm going to make sure I set the eyebrows in place and make sure they don't move all day long. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Brow Tamer in, it's the Flexible Hold Clear Brow Gel in obviously the shade Clear. So now that the eyebrows are done, we're moving on to eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. I love this product. It just cancels out all of the discoloration on your eyelids and also the veins if you guys have really veiny eyelids. I recommend this. I love this eyelid primer. So I'm just going to apply that with my finger and make sure it's all blended in very nicely. When priming your eyelids, you want to make sure that you set it with a clear eyeshadow, like a skin colored eyeshadow. Just make sure that it is easy to blend once you put the eyeshadows on, because if you don't, it'll be really hard to blend out. So I'm just going to take any skin toned eyeshadow and I'm going to set that. I've been going back and forth because I had so many looks in mind, so I'm probably going to do like 3 fall makeup tutorials just because I have so many ideas in mind. But today I'm going to do like a more dramatic look. I want to do like a little cut crease. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back in with the Modern Renaissance palette for this look. I will be using the Morphe palettes because those are my ride or die fall palettes. I love them, and I just recently got the 35, I think, 35F palette, so I will be using that in another tutorial. For today though, I'm going to go in with the colors Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange for the transition shade. This is just a really nice fall color. You know, these are my looks. I love these looks and I'm so excited. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe E27 brush, and it's just a really fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to put that in my crease. So this is going to be our transition shade because we are going to be using a ton of colors today. Okay, now that we have our transition shade in our crease, I'm going to go in with a Morphe G24 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Real Gar. And I'm just going to place that right where I placed Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange. Now we're going to go in with a mixture of, I think it's Venetian Red and Red Ochre, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe E17 brush, which is just a really dense pencil brush, and I'm going to use this because I want it to be more defined. I'm going to put this in my crease more. I don't want it to go everywhere. I just want the product to go where I'm going to put it. There we go. So I'm going to focus this more on the outer corner of the eye and really bring some dimension to the crease and add all of those beautiful fall shades that are in this palette. Now I'm going to go back in with that G24, and I'm just going to blend everything together, all of the colors that we just used. I'm going to go back in with Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna just to blend out the top a little bit and put more of that orange back in. Now I'm going to go in with a mixture of Cocoa Bear and Mocha from Makeup Geek. And I'm going to take that on my E17 brush, the same one that I just used. And I'm going to go back in with the G24 with some Real Gar just to blend everything together. Okay, so I basically brought this eye up to speed to this eye. Now we're going to do the brow bone, and I'm going to take the shade Tempera? I don't know. I'm going to take the shade right here. It's just a really light bone color. I'm going to highlight the brow with that. Woo, this is dramatic. Now for the fun part. I'm going to take, where's my concealer? So I'm going to take a Urban Decay shadow brush. It's just a really flat shadow brush. I'm going to take my concealer, which is my Urban Decay concealer, but you can take anything you want. And I'm going to put that on the back of my hand. And what I'm going to do basically is load up my brush with concealer, like so. And I'm going to carve out my lid. I'm going to bring the concealer a little bit above my crease, just so it is visible because I have really small lids. Now I'm going to set that concealer that I just applied on my lid with the shade Tempera again. So now that we cut that, we're going to make sure that this part right here blends in. This part right here is just kind of messing around with the lighter shade Tempera and the darker shade for the crease, just to make sure that this gradient flows really nicely. Now we're going to go back in with that Morphe E17 brush, and I'm going to take Raw Sienna, which is the shade right here. I'm going to smudge out the lower lash line. There's already excess on the brush too, so that really helps with that. I'm going to go in with some Venetian red, just to put some maroon in there. To highlight the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Vermeer, and it's the shade right here in the palette. For lashes today, I'm going to go in with the House of Lashes in the shade. I always say that. I'm going to go in with the House of Lashes, Iconic Lashes. I love these and they're super dramatic, and I thought they'd be perfect for this look. So I'm going to use that and I'm going to apply them with my House of Lashes glue, if I can find it. Now for mascara, and to blend in my natural lashes with the fake ones, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This is my all-time favorite mascara. And last but not least, I'm going to go and finish my lips. I'm going to go in, wow, this is dirty. I'm going to go in with the Ultra Matte Lip from Colourpop in the shade Rooch. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and happy first day of fall. It is my favorite time of year, and I really hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I do. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did like this video and you guys do like me, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you guys don't miss any more of my videos. And I'll be back real soon with another fall makeup tutorial for you guys. So I'll see you real soon. Bye guys!